this job summit set for September. Big business, unions, politicians all around the table. 100 businesses in the room, bit of kumbaya. It has the shades of Rudd's 2020 summit to me, but let's hope I'm wrong. Today we have the Australian Workers Union, Keith Pitt. This is shameless. They're saying, look, we're going to support more migration if that's what business want. But anyone who comes to Australia as a skilled migrant, we want it as a default that they've got to be a union member. I mean, please tell me this is not going to get support.
Oh, Peter, unemployment's under 4%. People are desperate for workers and staff. And what's the most important thing for the Labor Party and the union movement? Mandatory membership of the union. And who's going to pay for that? What's next? You'll expect the employer to front up for the union membership ticket, or it'll be part of the deal for coming in on your visa. I mean, this is just madness. People can join a union if they wish. In my view, they are entitled to make that decision for themselves. And we are seeing the lowest levels of union membership in this country for good reason.
And that's the point, isn't it, Gary? I mean, you can freely join a union now. People are deciding not to. In the private sector, it's less than 15%. This idea that you say you can't come to Australia as a migrant unless you're going to be a forced member of a union, often that's why they're fleeing the countries they're leaving, is they don't want to be forced into these sorts of arrangements.
Well, true, Peter. And the other point here is that we are not as attractive as we once were for migration. And migrants around the world have been told for years, stay away from Australia, we don't want COVID in the place. We've got all of these barriers we've put up because of COVID. And now we're saying, now you can come to Australia providing you join a union. You've got to be joking. They're all going off to Canada. They're all going off to the United States. They're all going off to places other than our country. Now, some people might say, OK, no ticket, no start, I'll buy up. Fine, but that's got to be their choice. You cannot mandate this, or are we now going to cash in our chips as a free country? I think that's what the AWU are actually saying.